Anyway, a little history about Mountain States is we're about 1969. Ron Gass and his wife Maureen started growing desert plants in their backyard in Scottsdale, and just a love for the desert. They moved kind of out to the suburbs after it got a little more business. They were selling to the mines down in southern Arizona to put on the tailings. They would grow plants that would kind of re-veg the tailings. And in 1978, they moved out to 99th Avenue in Glendale. And kind of what we did is we kind of pioneered the introduction of desert plant material. 40 years ago, if you went to a nursery, what you'd end up with, you'd pick out gardenias, pine trees, elm trees, all these high water use plants that grow mostly in California. They do great, but here in southern Arizona, especially right in this area, they do awful. So with the help of the Desert Botanical Garden, Arizona Sonoran Desert Museum, Boyce Thompson Arboretum, and all these other people that have a love for desert plants. You know, we didn't, what I'm trying to get to add is we didn't do it all on our own. There was a lot of research from people all over the Southwest who were plant nuts and love desert plants as much as we did. And with that, we developed and marketed. That's kind of where our big start was, our big push was, where most of our money went into developing education and marketing. So we got people educated, we got the landscape architects around Phoenix and Texas and New Mexico and even up into Las Vegas, all thinking about these beautiful desert plants that we grew. And we would market them, we would give them plants to put in their yards, and just anything we could do to get them to use our plants and start to spec them on plants. So anyway, from a small start of a guy's backyard, it's built into, now we have 120 acres here. We have 400 acres in southern Arizona where we grow stuff in the ground. Here the potters work, just everyday potting these little guys. As soon as they're ready, as soon as they've got nice roots, they're potted up. And we have over 400 different species that we're growing and at different times of the year. Some things are ready, like this is the Bailea. Baeleas, there's a little window where we can get them potted up now before it gets really hot, and they'll survive for us if I wait like that. But actually, a lot of the mesquites and palo verdes that you see all around the valley are grafted. That gives you, this particular tree is called the Arizona Sonoran Desert Museum Palo Verde. It was found growing at the Desert Museum, but you can't grow it from seed. So we'll plant an old Mexican Palo Verde, the one with the big thorns, and we'll grow it up to size. Then we graft this Desert Museum on it.
Oh wow!
And I think just about every nursery in town is doing that. That's why, if you see these all over the place, they look so symmetrical. It's because they're all cloned, they're all grafted. So we have another crew that just sits and grafts all summer long. We do that with mesquites also. To coat these, well, I get ahead of myself and think that everybody knows what I'm talking about, what plants are. But see the orange flowered ones and the red behind it? Those were normally just a yellow or a light kind of orange flower in the Southwest. Now we had a guy that flew down to Argentina and he brought back seed from Tacoma. God, I can't remember species. Something like a ranch. I can't remember. Anyway, it's a red one that grows down in Argentina that really takes a lot of cold. So we brought that guy up here. We cross-pollinated it with the one that's kind of a different light yellow color. We took that seed, planted thousands of those, grew those up, made selections, grew those seed. Again, we're talking about a 3 or 4 year process here, and we finally got that really pretty red one there.
It's really pretty.
And since we did the cross-pollination on it, that one we can patent. So we patented that plant as a crimson flare is what we call it. We've got another couple
Now,
over
does
here.
it need to be in the cold weather, like the
No.
one from Argentina?
No, it doesn't. It's actually it's not very cold, but we were hoping that it would be really cold hardy, but it's not. But we got the color anyway, so.
So it's crossed with one from here,
It's crossed.
so
with
it
one
can
from here.
withstand the summer heat.
Yes, they love the summer heat.